Guys, I wanted to film this empties video for a lot of reasons. For starters, the drawer that I keep my empty containers in is overflowing to the point where I can't even close the drawer anymore. And also, the Sephora Friends and Family sale is happening right now, and if you don't have a code, don't fret. They're actually doing the VIB sale or the Beauty Insider sale in November, so if you can't get stuff now, you can still get it in November. And a lot of the stuff that I have here, the empties, I think would be really good recommendations for you when you're shopping at Sephora or maybe even looking for holiday gifts. It's been a hot second since I filmed my last empties video, so there's a lot more here than a typical video, I think, because normally there's like one in between the last one and this one, but this is just a lot of stuff. Like, I was pulling the containers and I was like, oh my god, I finished that like so long ago. So anyway, I emptied the drawer into like a massive big tote bag so that I could just kind of reach and pull. I'm gonna try to whip through these as quickly as I can. A lot of them might be repeats from other empties videos or just products that you guys know I already love, and I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on them, especially if I talk about them in a lot of other videos. So, for starters, more Bioderma empties. The 200 or the 500 ml and the little travel. I did a lot of traveling this summer, so this always came with me. You can get these on Beautylish now. They're a really good price, and I just love, love, love Bioderma. I tried the Mary Kay oil-free eye makeup remover. One of my viewers is a Mary Kay consultant, and she offered to send this to me, and I really did like it. For me, it was kind of like one extra step taking your eye makeup off, whereas the Bioderma takes my whole face off. And there were times that I would use this as like an all-over face makeup remover, but it is an oil-based remover, and I'm not a big fan of those, the kind that you have to shake that separate. I'd rather like an oil balm cleanser that you massage in and then wipe off. This you kind of just put on like a cotton pad and take your eye makeup off. So wouldn't repurchase, but it did remove makeup effectively. While we're on the topic of removing makeup, some more cotton clouds that I get off of Amazon and some more Shiseido cotton. I have a battle video comparing the two. My math is completely off in that video, but I'll link it below because I think it is useful. And someone actually just tweeted me or Instagrammed about the 100% cotton pads at CVS being on sale right now. I have not tried them, but I think I'm going to just to see what else is out there. So a couple months ago, back in the summer, Ever Skincare reached out, and they're one of the family brands of Stella Dot. So of course I was like, of course I'd love to try your product, and I tried the whole line. Some of the stuff I really liked, some of the stuff I wasn't the biggest fan of, but therefore I do have quite a lot of Ever empties, so I wanted to just go over each product briefly with you. These are the biometric peel pads, and these, of everything, I'll say, well, it's tied for first place with one other product that I'm going to talk about. These are amazing. If you like the First Aid Beauty Radiance pads, which those I'm a huge fan of, they're probably like my #1 favorite product of that kind. These are not that far behind. You get a lot in here. You can actually use them twice a day, morning and night. They're a great kind of like instant glycolic face buffer when your skin's looking dull or you're having breakouts or even for scars. I really think that these helped. I had a scar, and if you've seen some of my previous videos where I wasn't wearing makeup in the beginning, like a get ready with me video, you can see I had a scar from a zip that I picked, and I really think that these help to fade it away. It's completely gone, you can't see it. So I love these. I will continue to use these and like interchange them with my First Aid Beauty ones because honestly, I don't really have a preference. I really like them both. And the other product that I absolutely love, and I've talked about this in a favorites video that I have an empty now, is the Ever Luminous. This is the cleansing balm, and it comes in a tube, and I actually cut the top to literally get every last drop of the product out that I could. I freaking love this stuff. It's such a good alternative if you don't want to use something like Bioderma and your skin's dry, which is primarily why I really like this. When my skin is feeling dry and I just can't seem to like keep it hydrated, I love the cleansing balms and the cleansing milks that you just massage onto your face. Glam Glow makes one. The First Aid Beauty cleansing milk is great. I just love those but this is a really thick balm. So even now, like I'm missing it that I don't have it. It just works to really break down all the makeup and debris and clean out your pores. And then you take like a hot muslin cloth or a washcloth and it's like, and it gets off everything. So I really, really, really recommend the Luminous Cleanser. This is their Daylight Tinted Radiance Moisturizer. and it's got SPF 32, and I really like this as a daily moisturizer. It's very light, so if you have really dry skin, this probably isn't enough for you, but it is enough for me. My skin's normal to dry at times, but for right now and for the summer, it was really great. It's kind of essentially a tinted moisturizer. I'm actually right now using, ever since I finished this, and again, cut off the top, I'm now using just their straight daylight moisturizer. It's not tinted, it's just a moisturizer that has SPF, and that's been my daily day cream. Really good, and I love the pump on these products. Okay, then there is the Ever Youthful Face and Eye Serum. This is one of the products I wasn't the biggest fan of. I've just tried other serums that I like a whole lot better. I didn't like it. It's not like it broke me out or anything. It's just, it was just like a kind of product, but I do like the packaging. This is such an old product, but this is the not old, but it's like one of the first empties that I finished since filming my last one, the Hydroluron. You used to be able to only get this internationally in the UK, but now you can get this at Walgreens, and it's a really good extra hydrating step. It's hyaluronic acid, so I would put this on before my daytime moisturizer, and sometimes even at night if I really needed it. At the moment, I'm still using up my Perricone MD Plasma, the High-Low Plasma. It's kind of the same thing. This is a much more affordable alternative, but I do really like this, and especially for the winter, I need something like this. So once I finish the Plasma, which is very expensive, also a good recommendation for Sephora friends and family, I probably will pick up another tube of this. OMG! This is the Estee Lauder New Dimension Shape and Fill Expert Serum. You might have seen Eva Mendes. She's the spokesperson for this line in her commercial, and her skin is beautiful. I love this serum. This is by far my most favorite serum I've ever tried. It lasted me such a long time. It's a really slippery serum. It just feels like a gel. It's definitely helped to, again, fade those scars. It's supposedly supposed to kind of like perfect your like tighten your jawline and lift your face and give you a more defined cheekbones and chin, jaw. I really like this. With Sephora friends and family, I did pick up a different serum just to try that I've been hearing a ton of buzz about, but if I don't love that one, this is the one that I will go back to. I also finished up my number 7 Protect and Perfect Intense Serum from Boots, which you can find at Target, and I do currently have a backup of this because when I was using this at the moment, I was like obsessed with it, and I went out and got a backup, and then Estee Lauder sent me theirs, and I kind of just never looked back from Estee Lauder, so I still have a brand new one in my closet, but this is a very good serum. It almost feels like a primer, but I did really like it for my skin. I think it's a really nice extra layer to just prep your skin and really give your skin like a glass look. Way less expensive than Estee Lauder's. A lot of shampoos and conditioners because I was cleaning up my bathroom closets and just like using up and traveling, and so I had all these little travel size. This is the Living Proof Frizz No Frizz shampoo and conditioner. Love these. I have not tried a Living Proof product that I've been disappointed with yet. I actually just picked up a set with my Sephora friends and family haul that you'll see soon, but I really like it. I can't recommend it enough. It's very moisturizing, it's very hydrating, has a really good scent, good products, and also the Alterna Caviar moisture conditioner and shampoo. For a while there, my hair, I think I mentioned in a video, my hair was feeling so dry, like just so dead. I contemplating a keratin treatment. I actually scheduled a keratin treatment, and I just felt like I couldn't get it back to life again. And I remember that I had this in my bathroom closet that I would keep like for traveling, but I was so desperate that I was like, I remember using this and being blown away by the results. And so sure enough, I used it up what I had left, and since, spoiler alert, purchased a full size in the Sephora sale. I love this. This is probably my favorite high-end shampoo and conditioner. The Living Proof isn't that far off. I do feel like this is an extra, like one step further as far as like a nourishing, moisturizing shampoo and conditioner. It was night and day. Like that day first day that I went back to this and used it and blew out my hair, I was like, oh, my hair's back. On the contrary, I also finished the Organics Nourishing Coconut Milk Shampoo and Conditioner. I'm just kind of over this. You guys know, if you've been with my channel for a long time, I've tried just about every line of organics, scent and style. They have so many now. I've tried a lot of them, and I've never been disappointed, but this one, to me, it smelled really good. It just felt like silicone, and it felt like it weighed my hair down. I don't feel like it was giving my hair a really good clean. Just kind of disappointing. So I think I'm going to give the Organics brand a rest. I liked it for a long time because it was a good sulfate-free shampoo and conditioner that was easily accessible, drugstores and Target, but now I'm just kind of over it. I actually have 2 conditioners that I used up. This I had in my collection since since my high school days when I was working at the salon. And this is the Goldwell Double Boost Root Lift Spray. It never went bad, but I just had it and I wasn't using it for a while. And then I started using it again when my hair was going through its drama. And I really like this. I would spray it when my hair was wet, right at my scalp. I would separate sections of my hair, kind of like where you put your dry shampoo. And it definitely works. It definitely works. It's just sometimes I don't always have the time to be like putting all this hair product in my hair. But I really do like that if you're looking for some kind of like root lift volume when your hair's wet and you don't want to be using dry shampoo for whatever reason. This is kind of like the wet version of dry shampoo. It's really good and it doesn't leave any kind of residue and it smells really good. This is the Philip B Maui Wowie Volumizing and Thickening Beach Mist. I have about 3 of these under my sink at the moment, like 3 different versions of sea salt sprays. And this one was okay. Again, not wowed by it, wouldn't repurchase, but did the job. Philosophy Vanilla Coconut and Live Joyously. Shampoo, bath, and shower gels. New fan, holy grail. This is the only shower gel that I have any desire to use now. I love that it's very... Why must they always mow the lawn when I want to film? Oh, okay, they're not mowing the lawn, they're blowing leaves. Always when I want to... I don't even see leaves. I don't even know why they're out right now. I see no leaves. They're all on the trees. Soup's annoying. Okay, anyway. They're not even doing anything. They're literally just walking around. They could at least like turn those noise machines off. Or down to one. Or down to one gentleman who's... Oh, thank you. Thank you, dear. Oh, oh. I think we're good. Philosophy. I really, really like these. I'm currently using Grace. Amazing Grace in my shower right now. I hauled it with this one back in the day. And I really like these. Super, super moisturizing for a body shampoo, body shower gel. They suds, they foam, they lather my loofah really, really well, and they always smell really good, and the smell lingers on your skin. So I'm sold. I'm sold on Philosophy. I'm not really familiar with too much other of what Philosophy has to offer other than their Purity Cleanser, which I know gets a lot of hype. I tried it. Wasn't really blown away by it years ago, but as far as this stuff goes, love. I would definitely recommend picking one up for friends and family. I love the new holiday scents. They don't really carry a lot of them in my store, but online they have a huge selection, and also you can get those on QVC. They have like a really wide range. The L'Occitane Shower Oil. Love this stuff. Again, super hydrating. It's almost weird, like it's an oil, but it lathers, and I use this to shave my legs. I use this as a body gel. It's really great. It smells really good, especially if you aren't a huge almond fan, which I'm not. Like the amaretto liqueur makes me gag every time I smell it. But this is not, like when I smell this, I could pick up a little bit of almond, but I wouldn't think that this was an almond scented product. It's really, really good. I tried this Dove Purely Pampering Nourishing Body Wash. I found it at, I think, Walmart or CVS, and for a drugstore body wash, I think it was pretty good, very inexpensive, and I wanted to try it because it's big on moisture, and obviously that's something that is important to me. So really good. It does contain sulfates, but... And the last showery kind of product is this by Fido, the Anti-Dandruff Treatment Shampoo. It's a really great product for clarifying your hair, for getting every last trace of any product left over. I was seeing like white flakes in my hair, and I wouldn't consider it to be dandruff, but I think it was just a dry scalp. And so this really helped. This is abrasive on your hair though, so it's not something I would use as my regular shampoo. I would use it like maybe once every other week, just to kind of, almost like a hair treatment. And it's really great. It's a 2-step process. Like you put it on, it doesn't really foam that much. You rinse it out, and then you put it on again, and you get huge suds and lather, and then you let it sit on your hair for a couple minutes and then rinse it out. I would definitely recommend, if you're going to try this, to follow up with a super rich conditioner, maybe even a leave-in conditioner, because it does, I don't want to say strip your hair because that sounds really harsh, but cleans your hair really, really well. A candle, I've actually burned through a lot of candles, but this is the only one I saved for some reason. You can't even get this anymore, but this is the Raspberry Peach Macaroon from Bath & Body Works. This was my favorite like springtime scent. Oh, it's so good. They don't make it anymore. If they ever do, or if you can find this like during their semi-annual sales or in outlets, pick it up. Maybe that's why I held on to this, because I wanted to just really recommend it to you. I have a lot of deodorants, 2 Primal Paste Lavender that I've done a whole video on my natural deodorants, trialing them out. So 2 Primal Paste, which this is my favorite when it comes to the jars, and this Schmidt's Lavender and Sage. And I recently talked about this being now in a stick form, which I love. Wasn't the biggest fan of this in the jar, but I do love the scent, and it's an all-natural, better-for-you deodorant. Doesn't contain aluminum or anything. This was the Erin Amber Musk Body Lotion. I absolutely love the packaging on all Erin products, but this is just such a gorgeous packaging. And I have the perfume, and it came in the set, and I love this. Definitely a summery scent. I think I brought this with me to the Dominican Republic when I went, and it was just like such a, like good beachy, summery scent. It's not like a beachy scent, but it just smells like it belongs at the beach, and it's super great. And I love the perfume too. They have these at CCO's. I saw them when I was there last. They didn't have this, they didn't have Amber Musk, but they had some of their other fragrances, and they're all in really pretty packaging, so definitely recommend that as a nice body wash, body lotion. I have another Alterna conditioner. I had 2 sets of those. Actually, I should mention, Black Friday is when I got this set. It was $10, shampoo, conditioner, I think a CC leave-in treatment, and a styling product for $10, and I think I stocked up, so that's why I had these little ones. Oh, one other little Ever product. This was their Revive Intense Eye Lift, an awesome eye cream. Again, I think I featured this in a favorites video, Wipe That Jar Clean. So good, really hydrating, a little bit cooling, and just, such a good product. Another hand cream, my friend Arazu sent this to me, and I'm not sure where this came from. She got this from the UK, but it's Black Iris Hand Cream by Emma Bridgewater. The scent of this is so amazing. I can't even describe it. It's such an amazing scent. I tried this mask by Cubella, the moisturizing hand mask, and it's kind of like a papery sheet mask, but you put it over your hands, and this was really great. I don't remember where this came from. I can't remember if I got this at Ulta, or if the company sent this to me, or somebody sent this, or did Arazu send this to me in our swap? I can't remember, but I think I've seen these at Ulta. But a really nice intensive hydrating treatment, and then you can follow up with like a super rich hand cream. 2 more deodorants. I'm telling you, I go through a jar of this probably a month, like month and a half, I'd say I go through a jar, so it's been a while since I've filmed one of these. 2 other eye creams, the Cebu Age Defying Eye Cream. At the time, this was the only eye cream I had in my collection, so I was using it. I do like the applicator on this, the container, but I definitely like the Ever one better, and I think I was just using this up at that point. And the Origins Ginseng, again, I didn't have a lot left recently, so I wanted to use it up. And I love this one too. It's kind of tinted a little bit pink, so it kind of highlights and masks blue under your eyes, but I would definitely compare it to that of the Ever brand because it's a really nice intensive treatment. Oh my god, okay, Glam Glow. I finished this 2 nights ago, and I was going to pick it up at Sephora Friends and Family, but then I got a sample of a different brand, which I ended up buying a full size of. But I would definitely recommend this to you. I've tried the Youth Mud, the Super Mud, and the Thirsty Mud. I have not tried the green and orange. Oh, I did try one of the orange. Power Mud? I don't know. The orange one that just came out, wasn't crazy about it. And the green one I haven't tried. This is my favorite. I think it's the original, and it's amazing. And when your skin has breakouts and you're noticing your pores are really large and you're just having a hard time with your skin, OMG, I could not be without this. And that's why I wanted to pick it up at the Sephora sale, but I ended up finding another one that I don't know if I like better. I only tried it one time, but it kind of is very similar in what it does. But I'd always need to have a product like this, a mask like this under my bathroom sink. This was the Allergress Golden Touch Night Cream, 24 karat. Packaging's beautiful. Has like traces of 24 karat gold in it. Origins Vitazing, I love this. I was gonna repurchase this with the Sephora sale, but I'm using the Ever tinted one at the moment, and I'm trying to be good about not hoarding products, but if my ever one is gone by November when VIB comes around, I will definitely be picking up another one of these. I love the smell of it. It gives me kind of a tinted minimal coverage, and it's a moisturizer, and it has SPF. I've used this now for a couple years, and I really love it and recommend it. One more Primal paste. I swear I'm not like a stinky monkey. I feel like I literally have 6 jars of deodorant here every other month. Okay. 2 perfumes by Jo Malone, Ginger Biscuit, and I finished these up in the summer, and Nectarine Blossom and Honey. Ginger Biscuit was a springtime limited edition, I think from 2 years ago, and Nectarine Blossom and Honey is in their main line, and I really, really like this. I think it's a better scent paired with other ones. On its own, it's very sweet, like you smell it and you're like, whoa, but paired with other ones to kind of mellow it out a little bit, soften it. This was the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Treatment. I like rolled it all up. I was so disappointed with the packaging on this. The product was good. It's a thick, hydrating, really nice for nighttime lip balm, but oh my god, the packaging. First of all, look at it. They've changed since then, so I guess I'm not the only one that experienced the horrid packaging. The black was like peeling off of the silver, and it was getting on my hand. It was a mess, and on top of that, it started leaking out the side. It was just horrendous. I'm kind of turned off by this, but I know, like I said, they've changed it. I would try it again, I think. I did like the product. Oh, okay, the Bliss Triple Oxygen Instant Energizing Eye Mask, and this is just a sample, but I wanted to include it because, as well as like the other little conditioner samples, I don't always show you guys samples that I use up if they're just like, but samples that I save to show you in this video, I'm showing you for a reason. I really, really love them and would probably purchase a full size. This one I had in a favorites video. It's an eye gel. It's kind of like a pink tone, and it feels so good. I would almost use this in conjunction with one of the eye creams, like as an extra layer, like a little treatment, nice hydrating treatment for your eyes. I really, really like this stuff, and I would definitely purchase a full size of that. My beloved Kate Somerville Exfoliate. I could not be without this product, so again, you'll see this pop up in the next video. That was part of my Sephora haul. It's the best facial exfoliator I've ever tried, period. Okay, the rest of the stuff I have here is makeup. IT Cosmetics CC Cream, love this stuff. I finished this up, and I'm now using their CC Illumination Cream, and I actually like it better than the original. It just is the original with a little bit of glow, and it looks so good on my skin. The Rimmel Wake Me Up Foundation, I've talked about this recently. I really loved this for a long time when I first got it, and I was using it for a couple months. I loved this product, but now the last couple times I went back to use it before it was finished, it felt really thick, and it didn't feel like, I don't feel like it was settling into my skin, and I don't think it was the right color for me because my skin lost its tan or whatever the case may be. But I do think that it is a good foundation. I just think maybe I had it for too long and it went off, but the time that I had it when I first purchased it, I really, really liked it. The Physicians Formula Healthy Wear, I don't even think they make this product anymore, but I can't even, this kind of was like a whatever product. The packaging's cute, and it did come with a sponge applicator, but it was just kind of whatever. The Bobbi Brown Bronzer, this is in medium. My goal was to finish this. You guys know I'm very adamant about finishing every last drop of my products, and that it's no different when it comes to makeup products, but recently, every time I go to use it, this bottom of the tin, the pan, is like black, and a couple times I went to use it and I was noticing like black on my face, like black streaks, and I was like, what the heck? And then I noticed it was the bottom of the pan, so I just stopped using it because at this point, because the product is only on the outside, it's kind of hard to maneuver my brush in there and not get any of this, whatever this is, onto my brush. So really disappointing because I really liked the product and would have loved to use it. But regardless, this is a wonderful matte bronzer. It's a great contour color. It's a great overall bronze color. Really good quality bronzer. Smooth Harmony. Finally used Smooth Harmony. I've had it for so long, like back when Heatherette released. And it has a lot of orange undertones, so it was a bronzer that I had to be very careful when I wore, and it was definitely a bronzer that I only wore in the summertime, but it definitely is more of like a tan bronzer than just like a good defining bronzer. NARS Radiant Concealer, Radiant Creamy Concealer. I had it in the shade Custard. I love, love, love this. The texture is awesome. I love the packaging, and the coverage is excellent. If I didn't have 3 other concealers at the moment, I would I will definitely be repurchasing this in the future. Again, contrary, the Fake Up Concealer by Benefit. I love the concept of the packaging. It looks like a lipstick and you just draw it on, and it had kind of like a moisture balm in the middle of it. So when you apply it under your eyes, you're kind of moisturizing and giving yourself some coverage. I scraped it all out, but it's okay. The coverage wasn't super amazing. It did feel really nice, but it wasn't a very full coverage. And especially when you're trying to conceal like bags or darkness under your eyes, you want like a good coverage, and I just didn't think that was as effective. The Anastasia Brow Wiz, one of my very favorite brow products, and one that I will be repurchasing as soon as I'm finished with the other brow products that I'm using. I just love the simplicity of it. There's a spoolie on the other end. Mine is in the shade Brunette. Oh, I'm sorry, Medium Ash, and it's a mechanical pencil, and it's good. It's super thin, so you can really get it concentrated on the little brush hairs where you need it, like the sparse areas. These are just little samples, but samples worth mentioning. It's all worn off. This was the Tarte Contour Stick in Park Ave Princess. I think I featured this in a tutorial or getting ready with me video, and I love this. It's a really good subtle contour shade. A lot of the stick bronzers, stick contour sticks are harsh, like harsh bronze, like brown, and this is very subtle, and I really like it. It kind of borders being cool toned, which is weird because usually I'm very, you know, I only stick to warm tones on my skin, but really like that. And of course, Urban Decay Primer Potion, a classic. I have so many samples of this, and it still remains to be an awesome product. Oh, and then Nest Indigo. This was a roller ball that came in a set with 2 others during one of the doorbusters for $10 last year. And I haven't purchased the full size. Somehow I always manage to go to Sephora or shop when these are on their point specials. So I right now have a bigger one that was a 250 point perk, and I just love it. It's a very unique scent, especially to my collection. I've never smelled anything like it. I don't hear a lot of people talk about indigo, but I feel like this needs to get more love because it's really great. And then YSL Glossy Stain in number 101. This is probably my most used, most loved, most favorite lip product of life. I always have this on me. Whenever I post pictures to my Instagram, I always get asked what I'm wearing on my lips, and it's always this one. It's definitely like a purpley brown, but I don't even have any left to show you. If you like MAC Whirl colors like that, you will love this. I don't know if this color would work on all skin tones. Like if you're really fair, blue-eyed and blonde, I don't know that this color would work for you, but if you have olive to deeper skin tones, dark hair, dark features, this is a really good color for you to try. And that's it. Finally, now I can throw all of this away. You should see the mess that I have in front of me right now. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you pulled some good product recommendations from it, or also products that you know to save your money on. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and look forward to my Sephora Friends and Family sale video on Tuesday, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.